was very tall. I probably shot up 12, 13, and was nearly 6'4" at 13, 14.
There are legions of stories of people claiming to be the child of someone famous. And many of them turned out to be hoaxes. So I turned a very skeptical eye to this. But Aaron came with more than just a story. He brought documentation.
In 2004, Levi uncovered process papers from his 1965 adoption. They were called non-identifying because they provided no names. But they did include some telling details and information about his biological parents.
There weren't a lot of details about my father. There was a height that said, I think 6'9" or 6'10". There was a mention of Kansas, that my mother thought he was from Kansas. Later that night, I spent a lot of time in the mirror. You know, I just was looking at myself and seeing, okay, well, we have the same eyebrows. That was another surreal moment. To see that person in my own face.
Then there's the photographs. Aaron provided a photograph of himself from high school, and he laid it next to the photograph of Wilt Chamberlain from the 100-point game. One of the most famous basketball pictures ever, where Wilt's holding a sheet of paper post-game, says 100. And the likeness, the facial bone structure, the eyes, the eyebrows, the smile was startling. I wasn't convinced still, I needed more. And then Aaron went to meet his biological mother, who he traced, and she told him the story.
Aaron's biological mother was from England. When the two first spoke by phone, she told him of her not-so-idyllic relationship with the NBA star.
They met in a jazz club. She had a friend who I think knew him. They kind of hit it off, and he asked for her number, and he called her a couple days later, and they went on a date. And that is, you know, ultimately the extent of their relationship. The whole thing for her was a blur. And so, you know, this information for me was somewhat devastating. In the 5 years it took to find her, I had built up a few fantasies about maybe they were, you know, a young interracial couple that just couldn't make it work. It's just not the case. The process is not completely finished because I'm still trying to connect with my father's side of the family.
The Chamberlains have rejected Aaron's attempts to connect. Wilt died of heart failure in 1999, so his surviving family is Aaron's only connection to him. But Aaron is now almost 50, and the Chamberlains have no interest in meeting him. They don't even want to see any photos.
He has great respect for the Chamberlain family, and by the way, so do I. And I understand the family's position. We would all be reluctant at this late date, Wilt has been gone now 16 years, to take this on. Aaron has made it very clear what he doesn't want. He doesn't want money. He's a 50-year-old man who's searching for an important piece of himself.
I have extreme regret that I didn't do this at least 20 years ago, because I could have contacted Wilt directly. I could have talked to him. I could have met him. If I could ask Wilt one question, I guess I would ask him if he ever thought about me. I know that my mother told him about me. Did he think about me at all throughout the years? Did he think about my mother and the couple days they had together? That's pretty much it.